into 2 different regions because Midwest is so big. But man,
honestly,
get all the representation in there from every single side of the Midwest. So I'm happy to see it. We have one Midwest Invitational player in attendance right now in Grand Finals, actually. It's ApolloKage. We saw him in that trailer.
yeah, he just came off of the C4 of a lifetime, finding his way into Grand Finals against our #1 seed here, Liquid Riddles.
Yeah, he's got to solve a problem like Kazuya at the moment and goes very, very low for another explosive spike, but not going to quite find the mark.
Yeah, doesn't take too much of a punish off of it. He's going to find his way back to stage. Takes a laser, and now we're just fighting here for stage control itself.
And Riddle's going to try to stop the campground under these small battlefield platforms with the reflect, almost exploding him off the top with the grenade.
A mechanic a lot of people forget about, especially if you're not playing against Kazuya often, or a Kazuya that's applying it often.
But as it stands, everyone's living until I said everyone was living, at which point, easy stock for Riddles.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how ApolloKage will opt to adjust his playstyle, because Riddles looked really comfortable against Snake in that last set. And there's definitely some adjustments that need to be made. Not letting him come back.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Yeah, he's got to use the C4 to recover. The classic, but he does recover as it turns out.
Yeah, those high Cypher recoveries, while they are a great mix-up, they're really hard to get away with. But the C4 is on him for all the pressure. Doesn't turn into much. And we actually have a very close first stock here.
This is second stock. Don't forget.
Oh,
3 stocks to 1 now.
First stock for Riddles, yeah. So he is 3-1. Very much showing why he's in winner's bracket and why he's the first seed. But I do believe ApolloKage can find his way back into this.
It's going to be a tough one in game 1. Let's see. But
the heck is Kazuya so heavy for, bro?
that did 40%.
I know, dude.
Okay, up tilt's pretty good. That's going to get you on the board here for your AK.
Yeah, he said I have a cheap move, too.
Still a lot of work to be done.
Picks it up with the down tilt, juggling these grenades.
And yeah, immediately looking for high reward options like that forward air spike.
Yeah, and Riddles is just controlling the sides of these stages like a menace.
But okay, tricking him into getting grabbed so that then the mortar can be applied. Very good stuff.
The aerial Nikita drops 2 of them. None of them hit their mark. Tries to convert that explosion into an up air.
But then up tilt.
Yeah, he used his own DLC move.
Before DLC existed.
Yeah.
But that will clutch it out, the up B out of the EWGF.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
While ApolloKage brought that last stock, that was such a clean game overall from Riddles. Just played so well throughout.
Yeah, there just wasn't enough leash left for ApolloKage to complete the comeback, right?
Yeah.
And really, when you're at that high percent versus Kazuya, it's just a matter of time before a Wind God Fist finds your face, and then, well, you saw what happened.
Definitely. I mean, it was off stage especially where he just looked like such a force to be reckoned with. There were times where he'd hit Snake 4 different times before he'd get back on stage, you know?
Yeah, that ledge trap on the side was so clean.
And now it's just Trade City out here. 15 seconds into this match, they're throwing everything they've got at each other. Tries to get a tech chase situation off the down throw.
That shield's so low from Riddles, but somehow he doesn't get poked in any of those scrambles. Kind of crazy to think about.
Definitely. Wave bounce grenade explodes into the up air, and that conversion, such a bread and butter for Snakes, but especially ApolloKage. In this top 8 alone, he's just had a bunch of them.
Yeah, that lazy grenade really helped ApolloKage land, but it did put the rage online here for Riddles.
Yeah, Riddle's not looking nearly as comfortable as that first game, but as soon as I say that, takes the stock effortlessly. And now ApolloKage at the disadvantage once again. Got to try to find this first stock as quickly as possible.
Yeah, taking his time coming down from the skies, and Riddles doesn't really seem too phased. Like, he doesn't need to jump up there or anything.
Bro.
Yeah, 40%.
41.7,
80%.
Oh my
you
God.
Blinked. You blinked and ApolloKage.
I literally blinked. Don't blink or you'll miss it. That's what they say. But ApolloKage, he said it's my turn.
Yeah, he finds the stock with the forward tilt. And now you got to get your camp set up here. Okay, a couple of back airs is really nice.
Yeah, the lingering back air to get him off stage at that very last hit is huge. Not going to get too much out of the off stage situation.
All right, and not necessarily a trade you mind here for Snake. You're just creating your space.
Totally. Gonna hit the grenade. Gets it out of the way, but also just takes so much damage and gets knocked out of center stage. Both of them looking for a meaningful engage.
Ooh.
But the meaningful engage in question was the up tilt. And ApolloKage gonna take him to last stock.
ApolloKage really showing all of his movement tricks there, you know, B reversing the grenades. Wave bouncing all over, and oh my goodness, all of a sudden now, the damage output from Snake is ridiculous,
that was
and you get the stock
quicker.
for it? No, not yet.
Yeah, Kazuya's weight really shining right now. Keeps him alive. 120% in a dream.
Now, AK slowing things down. No need to rush this.
Yeah, he has to avoid literally everything not to die right now. Doesn't lose off of that down throw. And that's
You're
the stock.
gonna die here, but you got one in the bank, so let's see how AK can close that out, if he can, or if Riddles can make this comeback a reality.
Riddles is at kill percent.
Oh, the classic. You forget where the C4 was.
Yep.
I find it really easy to forget where the C4 is when you kill Snake, and then it's still the C4 from the last stock. For whatever reason, it just leaves my mind entirely.
It's so funny. Usually I try to keep track of them too, but some of those slippery ones slide under the radar, especially when there's so many explosions taking place. There's no way you're hearing the audio.
Even at the
cue
top
either.
level, it's like impossible to have 100% remember rate of where the C4 is.
Exactly. You need a
Everyone slips up every once in a
nat
while.
20 roll for perception. Even that might not be enough sometimes.
So the set is now even at 1 game apiece. AK did take a game in the winner's final set. It was a 3-stock, and then the answer right back from Riddles was, I think, also a 3-stock. So
They'll just take turns 3-stocking each other.
they are
But to
explosive
do that-
characters playing an explosive game of Smash all the time, so shouldn't be surprising, really.
Definitely. I like the Hollow Bastion pick. It's better when Snake doesn't have platforms on the side, I feel, but
And considering AK's probably going to ban FD,
yeah.
this is probably your best bet. Oh, the grenade's saving your bacon once again.
The C4 is just sitting there, looking at Riddles menacingly. You want to stay away from it.
Explosions all abound. If Riddles were to approach there at all, he either gets hit for the jump or hit for the run-in.
It doesn't even need to explode. The mere existence of C4 is such like a mind game. And so, on his way back to the stage, figures he'll do a heel drop and send him to the blast zone.
I love spikes from the disadvantaged state like that. AK's showing how valuable aerials and disadvantage can be. And again, the damage, it's so explosive. 90% in the blink of an eye here.
Definitely, and before Riddle starts abusing his offstage like disadvantage state more, he'll have to start thinking about situations and instances like that spike that just took place.
Okay,
Oh.
you know, you can have one. It's on the house.
He used Kamikaze. Huge.
Okay.
That's damage.
0 to 60.
The grenade assist. Oh, wow. This could be anyone.
Yeah, these scrambles, man, they can go any which way. Both players, though, showing some patience there. Not going to pull the trigger on anything crazy.
Totally. As soon as you rush it is the moment you die.
That hell sweep trying to sneak in like under a grenade, maybe?
Yeah. I'm surprised his momentum stopped like that. But just like that, he's back in the driver's seat.
For that down air will KO. I was scared you saw the Nikita missile in the magnifying glass, but AK managed to not SD.
There's so many variables existing in this match. It's both exciting and stressful. I'd imagine as a player, it's even more stressful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but now there's no grenade to save you.
Oh my goodness.
Riddles misses the last hit.
That could have been everything. But it's not over yet.
The one-
C4 on hand.
The one time there was no grenade to interrupt the advantage state. Did Riddles just fast fall there because he knew that the C4 was going to get pulled?
Yeah, I think he didn't even want to worry about trying to shield it at the right. Or maybe his shield was so low that he had to go down there.
But it costs him the game because the down throw to F tilt to that percent is confirmed, and all of a sudden, AK has got a 2-1 lead.
I've actually never seen that before because I don't know if it's because his shield was too low or he was done trying to predict.
It looked goofy, though. It
Yeah.
looked really goofy, but it
Yeah,
did end up costing him the game, like in a roundabout way, because he put him in a corner situation.
Yeah, it was one of those like, okay, I'm gonna run off. You got me, right?
Oh, it's bright back here. Hello. Someone hit the light switch.
Someone hit the lights.
You hear boos immediately.
And we're going back to Hollow Bastion. See who's more heartless here. Gonna kick things off with that down air. The brawler Snake we know so well.
Kazuya would be like the Dawn of the Heartless.
That's so true.
Does not want to deal with those grenades at all, to the point where he just up these to create space.
Definitely, and he's catching some of them, but can't catch them all.
The damage, though, just adding up and up. Ooh, okay. So that grenade exploded again preemptively. Almost had free reign to continue the punish, but yep, rage dive grab.
So much damage. Riddles pretty good about reading these rolls. Read them at the right time, and those are free stocks.
Dash attack is creating so much space, getting the stage control spot.
Ooh, the up airs make for quite the hazard. Or the up smashes, rather. Wow, what a conversion by Riddles.
Yeah, just a quick two-piece. You can't interrupt that with a grenade, so it's an easy way to seal the stock.
Yeah, the awareness that he had that he had an opening to get that was everything. But so was that back air from the side of ApolloKage.
AK made that back air safe by just doing it right on top of the grenade, right? Like, if Riddles did shield it in an attempt to punish, the grenade would just cause a trade. Oh, I thought that was a stick onto Riddles, but instead it just kind of fell off of him immediately.
Yeah, the same old trades you'd expect in this matchup taking place, especially on the second stock here.
Explosions all over the place.
The fake committed to that Nikita, said, you know what, maybe this isn't worth it, let go of it, or maybe it was just a bait from the start. But neither of them can find this kill right now.
Now you gotta take to the skies.
Yeah.
I love the sneaky Nikita when you're like in between the magnifying glass and not. That's a situation where you need to have game audio because you can hear the Nikita very clearly.
That's so true, yeah. And its audio is pretty distinct.
Yeah. It's much louder than like the C4 or even the grenade.
Yeah.
Okay, just go for the scoop.
Yeah, Riddle's gonna take as much percentage as he can right now before he moves on to this last stock. Make that cushion, why not? And here we are.
Just tilt makes it a last stock game. Riddles needs to win this to stop a reset.
Yeah, the reset is imminent.
But Riddles got a lead.
Ooh.
Goes for a grab and pays for it a bit.
But at least he has the stage.
We saw that down smash spike in the winner set be so violent.
Yeah, whiffs the C4. No C4 present, so he's free to let that rip. And Riddles takes us to a game 5.
I would expect no less from Riddles to find that clutch factor here. And we are going in game number 5.
Yeah.
AK can reset the bracket with one more victory, and it will be his counter pick.
Yeah.
Because Hollow Bastion was Riddle's counter pick, so.
Yeah, let's see if AK has enough gas in the tank to buster through this #1 seed.
I wouldn't be surprised to see small battlefield again, although I don't recall the DSR situation. Oh, it's just a run back.
Yeah, run back.
I know that Chicago typically runs 3 bands no DSR as our rules. It is Ignition rules confirmed by production. Thank you very kindly. So he just wants to be here.
Riddle's movement looking excellent on this first stock. But ApolloKage starting to snuff it out and trade some damage back.
Oh, good parry on the quick jab.
Ooh, a beautiful catch on the landing by the long-range down tilt. Grenade. He looks so funny jabbing in hand with that grenade. Looks like he's protecting a baby, and that's not going to kill.
It required perfect DI, but yes, it did not kill. That move is so strong, and that scoops the ledge attempt. Well timed by Riddles, who now is 2 stocks away from being your Frosty's champion.
Yeah, Riddles heating up right now. The invincibility really getting the job done on some of these grabs. He's dodged like 3 explosions so far.
Oh, and that Nikita lingered forever.
Literally.
Dodge the Wind God Fist, get a forward tilt for your trouble. 2 stocks even all around.
Crowd getting so loud for AK taking that stock. Once again, this is his region. So a majority of the crowd is behind his back. And we have such a decisive match taking place.
Had to wait for the grenade. Good understanding of how The grenade infects your advanced state here from Riddles. And he's winning the trades at the moment, and he gets a big kick, but no filler swing.
Yeah, that has to be. When you get hit in that Tekken hit stun where you're all yellow, it's got to be terrifying wondering what's going to take place next.
And now where are you going? Woo! Whoa, what a cool combo.
Nikita is on his trail, though. He makes it back to stage. Taking the words right out of my mouth. Explosion actually going to stop that trajectory.
Good respect of the grenades and the C4s from Riddles, who just waits for AK to eventually have to come down to earth and then finds the aerial to take the stock.
Yeah, I keep losing track of who has the lead here. There's so much volatile damage being thrown in both directions.
2 down smashes in a row, and ApolloKage threads the needle between both of them to even this game. 1 stock each. Stock of champions here, Flag.
Yeah, who's going to do it? This championship and the bracket reset is on the line.
St. Louis chanting in the back.
Yeah,
Woo!
catches the
And
roll.
Does he get the stick off of it? He does. Look, there's a glowing Kazuya, and it's not from Rage.
That was a beautiful tech chase, but he does shield it. That's a little bit less of a threat inbound. He can take somewhat of a breath, but not too much of a breath, because this could be it. Gets the tech chase!
For the reset, and there's the crowd popping off. We have 1 more set to go, folks.
Holy moly. I couldn't even believe my eyes for a second.
Oh, that's one of the classic Snake tricks, right? The tech chase up to the down throw into up tilt. Man, that's like fundamental day 1, 2018 Bushi at Midwest Mayhem Ultimate Smash. But it's going to pay off here for ApolloKage, who gets the win.
It's such a unique down throw for that reason. It's such a, it puts you in such a stressful situation as both the one who's doing the execution and the one receiving it.
All right, whole new set.
Yeah, right back to small battlefield.
ApolloKage decided he wanted to do 30 damage to himself to start this game, which, fair. You are allowed to do that.
Yeah, I respect it.
That is in the rulebook.
He wanted the rage. Coping?
There is no rule that says a dog cannot enter a Smash Ultimate.
Huge! Didn't try to follow it up, just waited patiently and let that up smash rip.
But here comes AK right back. Waiting for the high recoveries, and he's got a C4 stick to his name?
Yeah.
Did it transfer? No. Yes.
Such an insane series of off-stage interactions taking place. And you can thank Snake's plethora of explosions for that.
Riddles has to have that young kid reaction time. I think he listens for the now and then tried to tack off of the side of the explosion. And that must have been what he tried to do in the previous attempt in the last set.
Right.
That was so interesting.
Yeah, that was such a hard instance to be in.
But you got to have insane reaction time to do that.
Totally. And just game knowledge. If you haven't done the matchup and you don't tech the right way, you're just screwed.
Oh, out of the C4, just immediate dash attack, creating space for AK.
Yeah, ducks in. The roll creates a trade. They're both staring at each other with these 2 stocks, red percentages. Has to stay in shield longer because of that grenade that lingered on the platform longer.
But unfortunate, the grenade dropped, and that means that pretty easy window here for Riddles to get that clean confirmed into the update.
No way.
Good.
That was brilliant.
Good trade for Snake there.
Knew he opted for that laser most times, and that it'd hold him in place for quite a long time. ApolloKage capitalizing, and now they're both at less stock.
Just taking that opportunity on the down throw to retreat, get center stage, get your neutral game started up.
Yeah, he always has a grenade in hand, as Snakes should. But these explosions create the funniest interactions sometimes.
Oh yeah, that looks super goofy.
Right, it popped him out. Like, obviously he got hurt, but it dodged the projectile as a result. He's gonna find his way in with the dash attack and the grenade.
I thought that up air was certain to land, although I don't think it would have been enough to KO, considering how heavy Kazuya is, but it looked good to me.
Yeah, they're playing such a spaced out game. Riddles doesn't go in unless he knows it's time.
Yeah, and then you saw he retreated all the way to the other side of SBF. Did not want to find that approach unless he absolutely had the angle. shield so low from Riddles.
Yeah, and a low shield is like candy to a Snake player. C4 gonna get the job done.
That low shield might have just been what caused the poke. I'm not sure if it was a shield drop or a poke, but
Well, Kazuya the poke.
AK has all the momentum now in this grand finals. The crowd's behind him, Midwest's behind him. He's got game 1 in the bag.
Right.
This could be his tournament to lose now.
Yeah, but it's not to say that Riddles can't do it. No stranger to 3-0s, especially in this, or reverse 3-0s in this top 8.
Wouldn't be the first one he's done today.
Yeah. And I mean, we're not even in a situation where it needs to be a reverse 3-0 yet, but I'm just saying, he's shown quite the clutch factor in this top 8.
All right, going to the smallest stage, Smashville.
Yeah, juggling some grenades, but right off the bat.
An immediate stick into 90%. Man, AK, he can do no wrong at the moment.
Yeah, dude, AK is on fire.
Even when the rage becomes active. Okay, well, this will be something that you can do wrong. And he missed the tech.
Yeah,
Riddles
that tech could have been huge.
He's gonna take that to the bank, though.
Had to hold my breath for a second. He was looking monstrous for a second, though.
And it's still a 2-stock game. You had a huge lead and then missed a tech, which is pretty tragic, but
Right. But
still
there's still room
anything
to
can
be
happen.
monstrous. Yeah, yeah. But, oh my gosh, Riddles can tack so much damage onto an early stock if the stars align for him.
And avoiding all the tech chasing here on the Smashville platform. Riddles has control of that platform, and he does not look to relinquish it here. Oh, what a snipe!
Yeah, he waits under it, not because he needs it, but he knows if Snake is under there, he's way more prone to take damage.
Okay.
2 grabs in a row. And this is looking tough if you're ApolloKage.
Yeah, that damage added up so quickly. And you don't have a grenade here. Yeah, the grenade fell.
Yeah.
I think Riddles couldn't tell if it fell or not, so he couldn't just react.
Is that it? That is.
Yeah, the game is immediately over. Riddles, man. Rode the momentum after that tech was missed. That's Kazuya. He finds the buttons, presses them, and then you explode.
He had a, oh, this is tournament set now, and just turned on the burners the second half of that.
Yeah, maybe he just needed the pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Honestly, you'd think playing characters like that are harder under pressure, but some people, man, they're demons when the pressure.
Both of these players sitting here on the stage, they have, thousands and thousands of hours of labbing, right?
Yeah, true that.
They've pressed these buttons millions of times each, so.
Execution, not the problem. Not the Floral Fury song.
Oh, I'm a fan.
Of course you are.
Big fan of Cuphead. Big fan of the production music list.
Actually, yeah,
list.
we don't need a super high stakes song until the game matches.
This is a high stakes song. What are you talking about? You ever play Cuphead? That
Yeah.
game's dope.
But in terms of these gritty, hyper-real characters, come on.
That's true. It will probably end on Tekken music.
Yeah, that's true.
As this game goes, just a couple scraps here and there. There was one pretty big Kazuya combo, but you couldn't firm it into a KO or nothing.
Right.
But that just means the damage is very lopsided here.
AK at high percent, but they're both at kill percent, let's be real. And just as I say that, Riddles gets taken off the top, star KO. ApolloKage takes the lead here in this Grand Finals reset.
Oh, I like
Dude.
the idea, but just stuffed by the up B. Good stuff from Riddles, not falling victim to that pressure on the shield that AK was trying to cook.
Vertical kills all day, baby.
Establishing, again, just your little campground under these platforms if you can.
Yeah, pitch the tent, do your thing, why not?
I like the DI mix up there where Riddles try to turn around the combo. But instead, everyone's going to be living.
Huge down tilt, pushing him into the grenade that pushed him into the other grenade that set him up for the up air. That's last stock.
AK finding all these vertical KOs here on small battlefield.
Damage, damage,
His
damage.
floral fury is unmatched, Quack.
No, please. Oh, no.
The grenade saved him. You have to think Riddles would have gone off stage and tried to pressure a little bit more, but instead the grenade just had enough hit stun.
That grenade walked so he could run.
He's stuck. And there you see the immediate go to
Oh, I
ledge.
see it, yeah.
Yeah, the go to ledge, and it's also going for the invulnerability on the ledge, right?
Yeah, it's good to have that in your pocket.
And eventually the grenade does fall, or the C4 falls off. Rage online.
Just snake things. Yeah, Rage is going to be a huge factor on this last stock.
Yeah. It's really, you only need like 2 neutral wins at most, right, with your Riddles, but they will not be afforded the opportunity as the up air is all 3 stocks for AK going to match point.
Yeah, that was a match of vertical kills in general, but AK just showing love to that up air. The explosion conversions on deck, every single stock.
Now Riddles has got to dig deep. Going back to Smashville, he found a lot of success on this stage in this set already, so not at all surprised.
Yeah, deep breath for AK. See a lot of people discussing the match, front row.
That's the St. Louis contingent for sure. They're
Yep.
going to get loud for their boy, but there might be a stage mobbing that happens if,
Literally.
if we see an AK win.
He's gonna crowd surf. Not actually, but it's likely with how crazy some of those St. Louis boys get. Hanging out high in the sky, throws down some explosives to kick things off.
That demon down smash was so scary, but
I know, he
again,
was waiting for it.
AK has found a way to avoid those in this set.
Riddles looking for the stage. Yeah, neither of them want to commit to anything right now. They're both hanging out on different sides of the platform.
Riddles not, AK was stuck on the platform, so I think Riddles needed to commit to something to just keep him from getting to the ground. But instead, now it's AK's playground here.
Huge up tilt.
Up tilt, spot dodge, up tilt. We're going back to 2018, but it's looking good for AK.
Yeah, if you're AK, you're in a beautiful position right now. You have a little bit of a cushion on this stock.
Well,
you
did.
You had I mean,
what's a lead to a Kazuya, right?
literally.
He DI'd that up, I think, because that's usually the drag down aerial, right?
Yeah.
That Kazuya wants to go for the semi spikes.
Riddles was catching those ledge play attempts so well. Put so much damage onto AK. And now he's just going to try to find this kill as quickly as possible.
Maybe AK will serve it up to him brilliantly with a grenade, but instead Riddles did not quite capitalize on that self-explosion.
I want the game 5. I need the game 5. I need Riddles to dig deep right now.
Game 10, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a game 10.
And then game 15, or 13 for them of the tournament.
I think 14. It was 3-1.
Was it 14? Oh, yeah, it was.
But still, that's a lot of games.
Ooh! Yeah, the flow chart said he had to go.
I know exactly where you're going to be, and this laser's going to last forever.
Yep. Yeah, that was tough. He's tried it coming from low too many times to have tried it again. Riddles was on top of that.
There might be another stick. Oh, no, I see the C4 on the ground. It's not a stick situation. It was hard to tell because of the rage glowing. It's like the exact same color as the C4 glow.
Definitely. And he's still got this rage. Oh, no.
You try to roll in on a Kazuya doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, but C4 will be clutched on that second stock for AK. Final stock again. And he can shut the door right here, right now.
Literally. And shield on life support. Crowd getting so loud right now.
Oh, turnaround? Maybe
That
a
was
spike attempt?
huge. No way. Grenade covering the ledge nicely. Rolls in. Remains safe. Riddles putting ApolloKage in a terrible situation right now. He's going to hold this right side of the stage. Has to recover high.
That was a bold air dodge, but it gets AK out of trouble, although he has to recover yet again.
Yeah, he sends him to the left side of the stage. Yeah, and they're just taking turns trading. The explosion's live. And Riddles takes this to game 10.
That up B was so smart from Riddles because not only would it cover that roll on, but also it just gets him out of the C4 trouble, and then he can mix up onto the platform as well. So it did everything he wanted. It got him out of his sticky situation, and it potentially created a kill. So very clutch for Riddles, who sends it to game 10, grand finals, Frosty Faustings 15. A champion will be decided right here, right now.
What a set this has been so far.
Yes, game 14 out of 15 possible between these two combatants. And here we go in Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, this is the set that keeps on giving. I expect big things out of this last match here. Grenades flying.
Okay.
Apollo
Finally getting that tech towards the ledge off of the down throw.
Yeah, that's huge. And ApolloKage is controlling stage so nicely right now. Between the dash attack and the grenades juggling, he was able to position himself really nicely, but now Riddles has kind of found his footing.
Yeah, Riddles used super armor moves that Kazuya has in abundance to force the issue back on the stage. But here comes AK again. He has himself a platform. Missed the stick, unfortunately.
And that's okay. Super armor is the sheer will sort of solution to these situations. Misses the up tilt, but gets disrupted out of his command grab.
He doesn't lose the command grab, interestingly enough.
Yeah, that is interesting. If I'm Snake, I'm saying, what a scam.
You press the button, man. You should pay for it.
Right. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Ooh!
Now it's gone.
Trading glancing jabs each way, but that up air here will get the KO for Riddles. First blood in game 14.
Yeah, threw him to the depths and caught the high recovery. That was excellent stuff by Riddles. And now he's getting mileage on this second stock, too.
Yeah, that damage racks up in an instant, as we know. It can go both ways, though. There's no grenade in the pocket, but it's just going to be a back air here.
Movement on display, tries to get the highest cherry pick of all time. Doesn't quite get it, though. ApolloKage going to take that stock with an up tilt.
Spot dodge up tilt, helping out once again on the platform. How is AK going to get stage controls with a back throw and trying to mix up these dares?
Yeah, it looked like he tried to drift off the stage with the downer to get even more off of it, but that served plenty.
A couple of rolls is really going to help AK get back into the center
sticky.
of the stage. When do you blow it up? Okay, good.
Oh,
air dodge.
huge.
And the early up B just gets super armor again. Helps sneak through a Nikita missile.
Yeah, Riddles ducking and weaving through this arsenal so beautifully.
His versus Snake matchup experience seems very, very strong here.
Yeah, and ApolloKage just not letting up with the explosions at hand. Because as soon as he catches them in one, he gets those conversions we've seen all day.
A really sneaky C4 using that aerial drift gives AK the stock lead in game 14.
Yeah, falls off the platform, takes a little bit of damage.
He's staying so low here under the platform.
Riddles has to get this stock, stop the bleeding, whiffs something crucial. The low profile on Snake's crouch, gonna avoid damage a little longer.
Yeah, he's avoided a couple of EWGFs just going for down tilts. And there, again, just using all the movement tricks in your arsenal. 219 versus Kazuya.
Literally, Riddles using so many buttons trying to catch ApolloKage in the air. None of them are quite hitting their mark. And as a result, ApolloKage is holding onto his stock for so long. Dies to his own
Trust
grenade.
no one, not even yourself.
Never let him know your next move. It was all calculated. It was all intended. More trades are taking place. You don't want to trade right now. But it doesn't even matter anymore because the percents are practically equal.
Any one hit could kill either way here, I feel like.
Yeah, we're sitting at kill percent for sure for both players.
Oh!
Riddles, he's cooking.
He had to go for an extra hit. He couldn't go for the up. He could from
Throw!
What is the scramble?
None of them pressed a button in that scramble. That is absolutely well. But ApolloKage is going to fall, and Riddles is your Frosty Faustings 15 champion. Such an unfortunate way to go out, but you gotta hand it to Riddles for how he played those last stock scrambles, not pressing buttons when both were sent into the air and just acting accordingly every single time. Congratulations.
Okay, now they're laughing about it. That was, you could see it was such a high stress situation. Game 5, both of them 120+%. AK, you know, he had a couple of those grenades and C4s just go his own way there. He had some ideas. But as we say in Super Smash Brothers,
What do we say?
we take those.
We take those. C'est la vie.
And Riddles holds on for dear life and gets across the finish line as your Frosty Faustings 15's champion. Congratulations to him. And that was very well earned for sure. 14 incredibly tense games and a couple of slobber knockers in the middle there where we had 3 stocks and et cetera. But man, what a great display.